Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Monster Mates episode number 14!
Yes, welcome to season 4 of episode 14 of Monster Mates. Spencer, please choose a number between 1 and 90.
55.
55 is...
I'm feeling 5-5.
a number you haven't chosen yet.
Oh my god, almost. I almost picked it.
You almost did. Number 55 is the Volus.
I want to die. No!
So for those of you not in the know in the audience, the Volus is a Mass Effect alien race.
Oh god.
Mass Effect Volus. There we go. So, without going into...
I am a biotic god!
Without going into it, what are we rating
1.
a Volus?
1.
Girl, oh my goodness. All right, so I'll be absolutely real here. I'm giving this a 3.
Oh no!
I'm giving this a 3. All right.
When I suggested,
alien girls.
alien girls from Mass Effect.
Uh-huh.
I didn't consider the Volus.
Well, you see, they can talk. They pass the Harkness test. They can consent.
What? Like how?
All right. Well, you see.
How am I going to order this as an artist? How am I gonna say I need a sexy Volus?
Well, I mean, you did it with the Jawas. I did it with the Ewoks.
I feel like the Jawas were better than this one.
You think the Ewoks were any better?
No, I think it was probably on par.
Yeah, so, all right. So we're going to go over their biology and then their culture so we can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. The Volus homeworld Irun features an ammonia-based ecology and a gravitational field 1.5 times that of Earth, as well as a high-pressure atmosphere. This is reflected in the physiology of the Volus themselves. The Volus are unable to survive unprotected in an atmosphere more suitable to humans and other carbon-based life forms, and as such require protective suits capable of providing the proper atmosphere, as well as being pressurized to support the Volus. Traditional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. As the Volus are never seen outside of their protective suits, little else is known about their appearance and physiology. It has been noted, however, that Volus have cloacas, a trait they share with the Solarians. Their saliva... Spencer's absolutely dying over here. Their saliva looks coppery blue under standard environments, and they're capable of spitting said fluid. Some Volus individuals have also shown themselves capable of using biotics. Despite individuals distinctly sounding like males or females to human listeners, Volus genders are apparently a mystery as well. That's great. The Volus themselves consider the question both intrusive and hilariously irrelevant, to the point that supposedly the STG has a... What is the STG actually? Hold on. Well, great. Thank you for not showing the actual acronym. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Special task groups, thank you. Supposedly the special task groups has a running tally of all the blatant misinformation the Volus have said on the subject. With little else to go on, people simply assign an arbitrary gender value on a Volus based on what they sound like. All Volus contract the disease Yoktan during childhood. Considered a rite of passage, its symptoms are easy to alleviate and it only kills the weakest children.
Jesus!
Off to a great start. Culture. All right, I will only read like the first few paragraphs. Volus culture is dominated by trade, whether it be of land, resources, or even other tribe members. Goodness. The Volus have a reputation as traders and merchants, and many, such as Balara Vaughn, work as some of the best financial advisors in Citadel space. Due to the Volus not being physically adept, they tend not to be violent, and can even seem overly pacifistic and cowardly to others. To other more militant species, rather. The Volus homeworld Irun is remarkable for having done away with warfare as an institution of the state, as the Volus lack the romantic view of war found in the galaxy's more aggressive species. Physical skirmishes between groups rarely last long, and are almost always ended by social castigation, bargaining agreements, or harsh economic sanctions. The Volus hold in high regard an artifact called the Book of Plenix, which calls for charity and forgiveness of debts in case the Volus do become involved in war. The artifact's last known location is on their homeworld Irun during the onset of the Reaper War in 2186.
Okay.
Volus have 2 names but no family names. According to Volus sensibilities, one cannot own a person, so using a family name would essentially be laying claim to their offspring. Possibly because of their tribal origins, Volus tend to refer to members of other races by their source world rather than species name, i.e. Earth Clan, instead of human. A notable exception to this is that they refer to Quarians as Migrant Clan or Clanless due to their lack of homeworld. They also tend to refer themselves as Volclan.
I thought that said Volchan.
I kind of did too for half a second.
I was like, excuse you?
Known Volus nonverbal cues include laying one's palms flat on a table, an action roughly analogous to humans steepling their fingers. And we won't go into the other stuff because that's economy, religion, so on and so forth.
Look up a female Volus. I want to see
right.
if there's any, I don't think there is. I don't.
That's just
that's a bad idea.
That is just a female with a Volus. Mass Effect.
It's a concept.
It's a concept.
It's the most we can go off of.
It's the best we got.
So if you want to see what we're looking up, you can type in female Volus.
Female Volus Mass Effect. The art is by Sasha Burrow on sashaburrow.blogspot.com. That is the picture we're at least looking at.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so the only thing in my head that could be possibly 2 things that could be positive.
Yes.
Short stacks.
Yes, okay.
Short stacks are always hot.
That's one more than I was going to refer to, but...
Really? What were you going to say?
I was going to say... So technically, are all female Voluses or even all male Volus just prostitutes because they only deal in like trades and negotiations?
That was the second part, is that they're probably good at money and stuff like that.
I was about to say, is all sex transactions with the Volus just prostitution?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no. But I will judge anyone who says they're going to go to
a Volus brothel.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Second question I had: is their pussy juices blue as well? Spencer's dying from that. Oh.
I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you don't want to drink the blueberry Kool-Aid.
No, I don't. Oh, no.
All right. So I don't know if we went over this with any of the other Mass Effect species we've done. What other Mass Effect species have we done, actually? I think this is the second one we've done.
I think this is the second one, but I can't remember the first.
Okay.
If we hadn't done one, this is the first, but if not, this is the second, I believe.
All right, so question. Biotics. Sex-abled or not? Can you do sex stuff with biotics?
I'm going to say yes.
I'm also going to say yes.
Because I think that'd be more fun, and biotic gods.
Yes, fair. So, okay, at the very least, if on the off chance the girl cannot open the pussy armor in her atmosphere suit so you can fuck her, then at the very least, those capable to use biotics can at least help you get off in that way. It's still, I mean, personally, that wouldn't be as good.
I would just do it myself at that point.
But here's the thing, it's biotics. It'll feel better. It probably won't feel as the same. It's basically a magic pocket pussy, is the feeling I'm getting from this. I could be completely wrong, and other more lore-studied Mass Effect listeners may disagree with me on that.
I have learned the spell magic pocket pussy.
Oh my goodness.
Would you like to learn it, noble knight?
Oh my goodness sakes. But yes, if you do actually manage to get yourself like a Volus girl, as you kind of mentioned earlier, you're gonna get bargains by the dozen on anything you want to buy.
Like, yeah.
You want that sick new Hyper NVIDIA graphics card? She'll get it for you on the cheap.
Like, I wouldn't want. Here's the thing. With a Volus,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to fuck a Volus. I'm gonna be straight. I don't want to fuck a Volus.
Oh.
A Volus is one of the characters that I just look at and I'm like, I would deal money with you, and we could work out deals and money and drink together, whatnot. But at no circumstances is it going past that, because for the most part, your short stack is not actually stacked. It's just fucking a fat ball.
Oh yeah. Also, I saw this other picture right below. Female Volus.
No.
Without their suit, presumably.
Don't enhance that. Don't enhance.
No, never mind. That's a male Volus. We're backing out. No.
Don't enhance that.
I'm not going to. That said male Volus in the top left. We're not going further in on that. Oh my goodness.
Like, if that's what a Volus looks like in general, it's just imagine a female version with titties. That's all you get.
You get those H cup titties, maybe. Probably not, but one can hope. One can dream. One can cope.
If I want H-cup titties, I'll just go to the fleet and find a hot Quarian. They got them titties for days.
That's also fair. Oh my goodness sakes. So I'm trying to...
They're not even hot. They're not even hot in their suits. Like, if they were hot in their suits...
That'd be one thing.
It'd be one thing. But they're not even hot in their suits, and they're literal, like, goblin nightmare eldritch creatures out of their suit.
I'm trying to think of any positives here.
The problem is that I feel like most of the time when we do an episode like this...
Yeah.
We find at least one positive. I legitimately do not think there is a positive.
Okay, I'm trying to think. So, here's what I'm thinking.
If you eat her out, it's just gonna look like you ate Smurfs. You murdered a bunch of Smurfs in her pussy.
Alright, so because Irun is an ammonia-based habitat, the only thing I can think of is if you want the full sexual experience with a Volus outside of the suit, is that you have to wear the suit and go to Irun and find a Volus girl not wearing a suit, and have like a sort of like basically a dick pocket.
This is vile.
I know. Trust me, I know it is. For essentially a dick pocket for your spacesuits. And essentially fuck her that way. And you're giving me the nastiest look right now. Oh, goodness. And that is the only way you would really be able to get the full sexual experience with a Volus.
If a Volus ever came up to me and hit on me, I'm literally going, Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
Oh, my God. I'll be real, that's a lot more tamer of response than I thought you were going to say.
Anything more... we wouldn't be allowed to put it on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
I don't want to be here. You ever just go somewhere and then something happens or something and you just go, I don't want to be here anymore. That is this.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my goodness.
I want to go home. And then I look over and my friend's sexing up a Volus and I'm like, I want to go home.
Why are the other search results telling me this is a female Volus, but I clearly see it says Krogan in the bottom left? Whatever, fine.
People are desperate for that.
I guess so.
That pussy.
I guess so. Anyways, I think we've run out of points to hit here.
Unfortunately, I think we have.
All right. Do you wish to give your final rating?
Yeah.
Spencer, yeah. What is it?
1.
All right, so question before I give my response.
Is there a lower number than 1?
Yes, that is my question. Can we go 0? Are we allowing...
You know what? You know what?
We'll allow zeros.
We're going to allow 0 on this one.
Zero.
This one specifically, 0.
0. I'm giving this a 0.
I think we've given 1s before.
We've never given a 0 before.
That we can remember.
That we can remember at least.
0.
This is an absolute 0. And at the very least, this is the first 0 for season 4. So.
Christ. There's just no positive.
So, dear listener, what would you give a Volus girl?
Okay, I have one other thing.
Yeah?
If they were rich.
Are you literally going to do the thing of like, hey, this girl may be ugly, but she's got them fat stacks of cash, so when she passes, I get the inheritance? Is that your game here? You're not answering.
I'm thinking about it.
What do you mean? I mean, oh my goodness sakes.
It's the ends justify the means.
Oh my goodness.
If this bitch had $1 billion in equal to
in the local currency,
and then I kill her for the inheritance after marrying. That is the only purpose for a Volus girl.
Oh my goodness.
That's the only purpose for Volus.
Oh my goodness sakes. Oy, oy, oy.
I think that might be one of the most out-of-pocket things I've said.
I think that
on this podcast.
I think that is both the darkest and the most out-of-pocket thing you've ever said on this podcast.
Hey, listen. CEO mindset. Get that grind game out.
Wake up early, invest, kill your Volus girlfriend.
Make bank. Hey.
Sigma grind set. Anyways, what would you, dear listener, rate a Volus girl?
And how would you kill her?
Oh my goodness sakes.
I would put gold in her food.
Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to give it a like. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing. And if you want updates on the show, follow us over on Twitter or follow me individually. And, oh goodness sakes. Oh yes, and please support the lovely artist who did the art for the thumbnail.
Please send them a lot of love for this. Holy shit.
Yes. Please, for the love of Jebediah, please give the artist a follow.
I think I'm going to have to reach out to a previous artist that we've worked with, just so they understand what we're asking for.
You're gonna have to ask like Jack for this.
Or someone, and be like, I can't start out a new artist relationship
with this.
I have to abuse a previous artist that we have used before.
And with that, we will see you in the next episode.
Later.